YouTube, this is Jane from Session40, home of Trackzillas, where, these guys been making beats for the industry for a while now. I just thought now it's time to, bring the studio aspect of the, so you guys can get a chance to see the studio before you call in. A lot of people, see it on my website, which is Session40.com. You can check it right here, Session40.com. Just click on that link or type it in the address bar, and you can see our rates. You could also listen to some of the tracks that's on there. Some of them are MP3. I didn't get a chance to load the full wave, so sooner or later I'll get around to loading up the real wave so you guys can actually get a true sound of the studio. But what I'm going to do with this session today is show you the studio, show you the booth, show you the control room and the lounge, so you can see what we do. I have an artist coming in, so maybe we can see some live shots of him as well. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the studio now. All right. Okay, here we are at the studio. This is obviously our control room. Our board here, we're using a Tascam, and we rarely use this board. This we used to use back in the days when we first started, but now we don't use this at all. It's actually off right now. So that's one of those things. We don't use analog boards anymore. Everything's done through the system. We use this little board here just to control some features of our Nuendo system, which is what we used to record. If you can see it right there, it's our Nuendo system. But we also use Pro Tools, of course. Most people in the industry know what Pro Tools is. Pro Tools is what the industry uses. Most of the industry uses. I'm a big fan of Nuendo myself, but we use Pro Tools as well. Now, the most important part about Pro Tools is this guy right here. It's the HD unit. A lot of people say they use Pro Tools, but they're probably using an M-Box, so just be aware of that. It's not an HD, and although you can record at the studio and take it to a major studio and get it mixed, but you're not recording in HD, so don't get fooled by that. The other thing is our Nuendo as well. It's also HD, right there, HD 192. That's the frequency it goes up to. So that's the other thing. People could use Cubase, Nuendo, but at the same time, it's not HD. They're just using a lower end sound card. So very important. That's what makes the difference between big studios is their preamps, their audio card, which is the HDs. That's my guitar falling, and their microphones. So big things when you want to look at studios, you want to look at their preamps, their microphones, and what system they're recording on. Are they recording on the Pro Tools HD, Nuendo HD, whatever, But here's our rack. Most of the stuff we don't use again because there are a lot of analog stuff, the ADATs and the DATs and stuff like that. We have not used those in years. We got an old tape deck thing that I purchased, and I used it like 3 times. It cost us about almost $200 and something, and we only use it 3 times, a tape deck. Avi, a lot of people know what that is. That's the preamp, one of the preamps we use. Nice amplifier, nice and smooth compressor on there. We have many more of those we have in the back, but here's a little closer look. We have the Triton rack, haven't used that in a while. Most of the stuff in here we don't use anymore. Everything's in the computer now. Here you go with a Triton Extreme. We use that to just trigger. We rarely use the sounds in that one. But we got an Apple G5 for the Pro Tools system, and we have a regular PC built up for the studio for the Nuendo system down there. Okay, that's pretty much it for the control room. Not much going on in here, because everything is in the system. VST instruments, compressors, gates, limiters, all that stuff is in the system, in the Cubase system. And we pretty much have all those compressors and limiters and effects. Next thing I'll show you guys is the control room. The lounge. Here's the lounge. You can see right through the control room. You can see the lounge. Nice big size window so you can have your people in there chilling. They don't have to be all in the control room with you if they don't want to. And browse the internet, go online, get your internet. Yeah, you got a TV for you know, chilling and lounging. And we also got a weighted keys piano. So cats can sit here and chill out for a sec. If they want to play, they can do that. Go back in here. Take you into the. Here's our playroom. This is where we get our guys to come in and play, do their things. You know, live drum set up. You know, whatever instrument they need to set up. This is where we do it. And here's our booth. Got the AKG up right now. Somebody was just using that. I have one artist that loves this mic, so we just finished with him. That's why it's still up. Nothing in here, just, you know, typical stuff, your headphone stuff. It's that, and then back into the control room. Back here is where we have all the other equipment stuff. You can't see, it's a little dark in here. Oops. Full bathroom, take a shower, whatnot. You know. Okay. Here we go back into the studio.